miss shots. Every team is going to go through cold streaks, but you have to find a way to stay productive during a shooting drought.
And he may be telling them to try to get to the line, earn some points on some freebies. Sometimes the free throw line can be your best friend when the shots aren't falling from the field.
Yeah, good idea. That might be able to get things right.
Now here's McGee. Pass to Payne. Johnson. Craig, covered by my player. Here's McGee, and it's JaVale McGee with the jam.
He is a beast on the boards, fellas.
And you know when he gets those second chance opportunities, he's not going to waste them.
He savors those second chance opportunities.
Oh, he definitely does. And with them, you know it's always going to be a powerhouse finish. We know that for sure.
Well, you allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's really your only option.
Yeah. Free throws are always better.
Substitution for the Suns.
And for the Grizzlies, they're looking to build around their new face of the franchise, Ja Morant. And what an addition he's been.
He is clearly the new leader in Memphis, guys, and he's ready to do big things with this team. Morant and the Grizzlies are just getting started, and this roster could be scary in a couple of years.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks and Jaren Jackson Jr. have been tremendous sidekicks to Morant, and they're only getting better, too. They also have a solid amount of veteran leadership on this team, so I like their potential.
All for three. Suns keep it alive. Ayton, no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance there.
And my player throws it down.
Power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of it.
That could be a catalyst for them.
That could get them going.
I think so. We've seen those kind of plays getting them going in the past.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. A shot by Booker, no good. Here's my player. Ayton with the board. The Suns with the lead. To the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. An opportunity for a three-point play. It's going to be on my player. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
First pick in the 2018 NBA draft, and I know there usually comes a lot of pressure with being the top pick, but it's seeming more and more likely that Ayton's going to be a feared big man for years to come.
3 minutes remaining in the first half.
My player outside. 6 to shoot. Shot from 16. Ayton with the board.
Not his best performance scoring the ball so far.
Here's Bridges. Booker outside. All outside. Connects on the jump shot.
Such a smooth scorer. Paul's form and release are about as good as it gets.
Down low. Kicks it out to my player. Tries to break his ice. Another shot. Good work defensively by Ayton.
Such tough defense there against one of the better.
Guarded by my player. Pass to Ayton. Rejected by Adams.
Displaying size, length, and athleticism, Adams is an intimidating shot blocker. He's trying to shoot his way out of it, and they have the lead. he might help by being a little more selective tonight.
Raquel Bridges.
It's his first trip to the line.
His second personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line
The
is
line
good.
for the Grizzlies. Mark Bridges. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Booker. Bridges, covered by my player. Bridges gets the bucket.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
My player outside. Here's Adams. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Plays with a tremendous motor, and on the glass, Adams just keeps at it.
Bridges gets the bucket.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's my player. And that does it for the first half of play. Suns ahead. Up by 12. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon on 2K Sports. And with one half in the bank, what do you think of my player's performance so far?
Definitely been a contributor for his team. So far, I would say a solid performance.
Yeah, if you want to be critical, you could talk about some of the areas that maybe need improvement. But the positives for him, I think it shows some definite potential.
Back to Paul. Ayton. He's guarded by Adams. Right block shot. Booker covering. Makes it off the glass.
Have to commend the unselfish attitude of Ja Morant. I like how he recognized that his man was open there.
Paul with it. Picked up by Morant. Here's Booker. Basket is good. Assist from Chris Paul.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical. Show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number one. Effort, nothing easy inside.
Pass to Crowder. The baseline jumper goes down.
Nice pass. He got that ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket.
And here's my player. Guarded by Bridges. Here's my player. That one falls.
And for me, it's just fun to sit back and watch him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing there. Just sitting back and watching.
All outside. Pass to Ayton. Booker gets it to go from downtown.
At the offensive end, he has done really as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's my player. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of him on that move to the cylinder.
And Phoenix has possession. Here's Bridges. Wing shot on the way. And Adams pulls it down.
As far as, a jumper will go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
Seriously, I don't know how that one didn't fall.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
He shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect, and like we say, he's been making music all day long.
Memphis calls timeout.
His shot selection, it's been iffy at best tonight. A lot of it forced, a lot of contested shots all game. He'll be lucky.
Sun substitution.
Pass to Shamet. Payne, guarded by Jones. Here's Craig. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. A nice shot by Johnson.
Their three-point shooting really since halftime has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. You know, put your blinker on, get into the fast lane, and keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
Watch the speed limit, though.
And Phoenix has possession. It's a 14-point game. Shamet with it. He's got 7. Brooks with the defensive effort. And they double up my player. From 7. McGee with the block. Here's Payne. Guarded by Jones. Here's Payne. The second chance effort. And the layup by McGee.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first. Playing smart with the lead.
Pass to my player. McGee with the block. Here's Payne. Now here's Shamet. Johnson, guarded by Jones. Here's Craig. And the Suns, another 3.
The ball movement on the has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Gritty passing, timely recognition as to where the open man was.
On offense, here are the Suns. They lead by 17. Here's Payne, guarded by Jones. Pass to Shamet. Here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. McGee with it, covered by Brooks. Unloads from 13 feet. That shot off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns ahead, leading by 17. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him for at least a couple of pretty assists just like this one each and every night. It's a thing of beauty.
It sure is. He is a maestro. Great vision, a great head on his shoulders, and Tim, he's just everything you want in a point guard.
Yeah, and you can see from this assist, I mean, this is just what he does night in, night out.
Only one quarter left to go, and from everything you've seen, how do you think my player's performance is stacked up?
He's been pretty decent. He's made some contributions, maybe not enormous contributions, but definitely some solid plays.
I mean, he doesn't hit me quite yet as a guy with superstar potential, but hey, we all start somewhere, and he's been able to contribute.
Johnson to the paint. Here's Crowder. He shoots again. McGee with the bucket, getting it done inside.
This is a great performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you know that he's a guy who can turn it around.
And they double up my player. Adams, defended by McGee. Morant, and Booker with the block. Pass to Bridges. And too long on the shot.
He had all the space he needed, just couldn't find the bottom of the bucket.
And they double up my player. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
He was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there.
So close.
Paul on the double team. Morant outside. And he banks in the layup.
You gotta like the focus that they're showing here in the second. I see a lot more effort here as well, and that's what you want to see.
Here's Johnson. Basket is good. Assist from Chris Paul.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
Morant, right side. Over Crowder. Can't hit the step-back J. So it's Phoenix now. A 21-point lead, the biggest in this game. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Substitution for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton.
That's tipped. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Booker. Tried to fade back in there, but it's off the mark. Here's Memphis. Here's my player. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're on track here in the second half after a very shaky first. Their field goal percentage is steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in the first half.
Inside. Crowder's shot is good.
What a plus it is to get those looks in the paint.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. My player outside. Pass to Morant. Back to my player. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by the Suns. And here's Crowder. And here's Paul. Now here's Ayton. Goes up with it again. And the layup is good.
Like all great scoring centers, Ayton absorbs the defender and completes it.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
He just isn't pleased with all the looks they've given up inside, and he wants to tighten up his team defensively.
Yeah, that's what has to happen, and he'll let them know it. They're playing some soft interior defense, and that's just a recipe for disaster.
And that's the thing, the interior defense, that's the easiest way to score, right around the basket.
On the wing, my player. Guarded by Bridges. My player, right side. And they double up my player. Pass to Jackson. Morant. Clock at 4. Launches a 3. The rebound by Crowder. Now Bridges. Ball outside. Steps back and fires. Can't hit that one.
That's a big part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Here's Morant. Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
For a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage looks. Loves to take it inside.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Crowder.
2 minutes.
Back to Paul. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded by Adams. Fades back. Ayton, no good.
Yeah, we don't really see that too often. Plenty of space, and he whiffs on the open jumper.
My player with it. And they double up my player. Pass to Adams. On the wing, my player. Misses the 3. Now Booker. Back to Paul. Looking to get back on track. And he sinks the layup.
And here's the thing about Paul. Despite his listed size, he's comfortable operating inside.
My player outside. And they double up my player to the middle. Morant uses the glass to finish the layup.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Pass to Crowder. Booker outside. Crowder with it. Bridges with it. Here's Ayton. He's covered by Morant. For three. Morant with the rebound.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Count it.
Well, their offense is kicking the gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. But too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's Bridges. And so it's the Suns winning this one easily.
Solid game from MP tonight, but they couldn't get the win. Maybe if he had done just a little bit more, some people feel that's the difference.
If it's about money, I'm thumbing. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. Honey bang, in the center van. Never play middleman, we got it, man. I don't man, we got it, man. Spend like a silly fan, not for the dividends. Reaping the benefits like he an immigrant. Lot of special delivery, show my agility and my ability. Go on and like we the military. Play with my cash and I'm on your like the pockets on the back of your pants. Lay on my stash like it was a mattress. Pillowcases filled over my bands. Couple grand in the attic, another grand like magic. That's mathematics. Getting paid is a habit. Ballin' like I was a maverick or John Madden. Bad honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumbing. Move like a mummy. The drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumbing. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumbing. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumbing. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. I'm thumbing through bands and racks. Deep in that, it ain't no friends in that. First playing, get on a new, I got a lens attack like my got. He bound it, anything that he at. Catch him in quick, empty the money counters beefing. Blue strip dreams while I'm sleeping. With a if they creeping. Two turn while I'm snatch who chain. Posted in the rain with some heathens. Look how far I came, they can't believe. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumbing. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumbing. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumbing. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumbing. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump.
Let go. It's crazy game. Face to the face, don't trip on your legs. Burn away all carbon beam, your lens. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spine. Your dreads off. My wood. Laying them out. Dugging in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a big box. He made that shot turn. Roll this bottle, pip the car. Had a mask on. Make them beatbox. In Miami with my and she got her feet. I walked in the party. I'm on my big foot, ready to get it started. I got no sense. No hit. Ride around with. Call me Kobe 24. Let go. It's crazy game. Face to the face, don't trip on your legs. Dugging in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a beatbox. He made made that shot turn. Wore this bottle, built the car. Had a mask on. Make them beatbox. In Miami with my then she got her feet. I walked in the party. I'm on my big foot, ready to get it started. I got no sense. No hitter. Ride around with. Call me Kobe. 24. Can't fuck with her no more. Got do the most. I get in the groove on every time I see them folks. I got the antidote. I'm thinking that's something you need to know. I'm smooth and I'm cold. She know my wrist on froze. Skinny jeans on with a big bang roll. She paying my songs. I got two rights don't make them long. It just go on and on. I'm kick like Jackie Chan till they got my kicks on. I ain't my.
Let's run it back.
Yeah, cut the cameras. We're running it back right now. We're doing it again right now. Turn off the cameras.
There's 1 week left in Season 5, and if you need extra XP to get to level 40, check out the following events. This weekend, aboard the Concha del Mar, it's Sink or Swim. This all-new event features aquarium courts and
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At shooting guard, Isaac Okoro. At small forward, Jenny Osmond. At the other forward position, Evan Mobley. Let's get this started for your Memphis Grizzlies. At 4, 6'7", number 24.
And we've been waiting for... Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Okoro is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Osmond in at the 3. And for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams together. Teams are searching for big men who do what he does.
Yes, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a force. I mean, he can shoot, he can pass, he can stretch the defense, he can put it on the floor. I think the biggest thing with him is health. He's got to get in that weight room, and he's got to get his body right.
And that one misses.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
To the paint. Here's LeVert. And he throws it down with one hand.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Pass to Anderson. On the wing, MP. Here's Clark. Kicks it out to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. To the middle.
This is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Sexton against MP. Sexton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Shooting for Cleveland, Colin Sexton. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. Here's MP. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Cleveland earning this break in the action, up 10. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a lot of work still ahead, but Colin Sexton says his focus is on continued.
I know that I have to continue to work, continue to get better each day, and I'm just...
Hey, control what you can control, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. I mean, that's a great approach on a young team hungry for wins. You can't get too high or too low.
Colin Sexton.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Cavaliers.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
On the court right now for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton are in the backcourt. Karis LeVert is out there with Lauri Markkanen, and it's Love in at the center position. Memphis shooting just around 32% from the field. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Markkanen against MP. All right, Candace, I know you grew up a Chicago Bulls fan. Who is your favorite player on those legendary Bulls teams, not named Michael Jordan?
Well, you know, I loved following the Bulls, especially in the 90s. That was when I fell in love with basketball. But there was a guy named Ron Harper that I really enjoyed watching. I think that he was a huge piece in their championship run. And, you know, before he joined the Bulls, he used to give number 23 a couple battles when he was with the Cavs.
You might go with Dennis Rodman.
That's a good one, too.
He's not much of a dunker, but Anderson will pick his spots nicely and then displays great shot selection.
Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. And there's the lob. Oh, Clark with the slam.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Right side, Garland. The shot misses. Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, you know, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players...
And so it's Cleveland. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. They're offensive efforts have just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be It's going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Jackson. MP's checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. They've got Desmond Bane, Brandon Clark out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's MP, and it's Jones in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Bane, to the inside. MP shot is off. The Cavaliers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Down low. Here's Mobley. And he banks in the layup. Mobley's got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
MP. Outside Jones to the paint. Here's Payne. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Here's MP. Kicks it out to Clark. Outside Jones. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
To the middle. And Garland with the basket on the assist from LeVert. LeVert's got 3 assists now in this one. Memphis has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, "I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do."
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. Here's MP. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They base their offense around the 3.
Cavaliers substitution. At the line for the Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen. 1 shot.
Allen, no good on the free throw.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Darius Garland is out there with Okoro. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Osman. Here's Allen, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams.
Second personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen.
And he knocks down the first one. Payne, he's checked it.
In for the Cavaliers.
.144 left in the game. Pass to Conchar. Oh, it's stolen away. To the inside. Here's Okoro. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Cavaliers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Darius Garland.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
Here's Okoro, covered by MP, and the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Being Wade. Lamar
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
With some arc, shot is good by Goodwin.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
MP up top, checked by Rondo. Inside, the kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot, and here's MP from outside. Memphis the rebound.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And the basket by Tillman.
He's improving as a passer. You like to see Jackson sharing the ball and realizing when his guys are open.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Wade, down low, to the right side. Outside, Rondo. Shot is good by Goodwin.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. So long, everyone.
Hi there, Frank Valentine here. Hey, it looked like you were out of your depth.
Hey, Frank. This is above my pay grade.
Okay, listen. So the reason I asked you to
You
stop
look
by
real
today,
mad.
I need you to watch this video.
Am I in
and
trouble?
It's complicated.
How complicated?
Everything's under control, but I want you to watch this, and then we'll talk about it.
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP. Let's talk about MP. I'm hearing his coach isn't a fan, thinks he's more into fame than actually hooping. And I gotta say, I agree wholeheartedly. You have
This airs tonight. I've got a friend at Top Takes Daily sent it over as a favor.
So you telling me Coach don't want me here?
You weren't his first choice, but that's not necessarily a big deal.
Oh, and you're sure about that?
Front offices have varying opinions on prospects all the time. What's important is how you react to
Okay, so
it.
how do you want me to react, Kristen?
Well, that all depends on what you want and what you're willing to do to get it.
What do you mean? Okay. So we wait and see, right? I put in that work. I stay ready. I show out when I get an opportunity.
Absolutely do that.
Play nice. Build that vibe. Corporate. I'm a company man.
Just know that. So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, the pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you because you have to own it and live with the consequences.
Okay, word.
But I need to have an answer before you leave this room because if we're going to shape the narrative, we need to get out ahead of this now.
Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. I'm gonna just keep my head down, put in that work, and I'm gonna show everybody what I'm capable of on the court, and that's gonna force them to have to play me. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it old school.
Yeah, it suits you.
Okay, so we hunker down. Now what?
Just be yourself. And if anyone asks if you've got an issue with Coach, be honest. Just say you don't want anything handed to you, and you've always believed in working to earn your keep. Fans will love it.
Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this. I really appreciate it, Kristen.
Hey, man, that's what I'm here for. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
I'll see you soon.
All right.
Take care, Kristen.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
It's crazy game. Face to the face, don't trip on your legs. Burn away all carbon beam, your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spot. The dreads off. My what is laying on the mouth. Ducking in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a big buck. He made that shot turn. Roll the spot on flip the car.